Welcome back to this pick.
Welcome back to the show, you guys.
It's gonna be the last game. Colts and the Titans. Colts won this one 33-17. It's a little closer than the score indicates,
Yeah.
but for the most part, Colts were never in doubt of winning this game.
Yeah.
Andy Luck balled out, had almost 300 yards, 3 times a pick. Really weird
Really
pick six.
Stupid pick.
Mack had a really good game, kind of a quiet game, but really good game. 119 yards and a touchdown. Edmund had a pretty good game as well. Blake Gabbert was terrible. Henry had a really good game, just didn't give it the ball enough. Corey Davis was good early, but he kind of got shut down after the few catches
Second
he
half,
got.
definitely during the second half.
Yeah. Really good win. This Colts team is really dangerous. I don't know if they're going to really do a whole lot of damage in the playoffs, but Andy Luck's balling out right now. That defense is playing really well. Titans, man, they need to figure out what they're going to do with Mariota. I think they need to run it back for one more year just to see if he can finally stay healthy and make that leap.
Yep.
I'm not sold on him. I don't know if he's ever going to be healthy enough to continue his career, but I'm definitely rooting to see if he can turn it around.
Right.
This team can be really good. They just need to get their quarterback play better and get one more receiver, I think, and they need to get Malcolm Butler playing better, and I think they might need to get another pass rusher as well.
Yeah.
Harold Landry's a monster, but outside of that, I don't really have anyone. Casey, but I mean, he's getting
older.
Yeah, he's getting a little older as well. Anyway, this Colts team, man, I wasn't expecting them to be as good as they were, and that's an amazing job by Frank Reich and the gang. The defense is playing well, and now offense is really good. Gotta give it to Andy, man. He doesn't even have a superstar receiver. I mean, T.Y.'s still really good, but not a superstar.
Yeah, he hadn't even been 100% the entire season. He missed. He's been missing practices.
Yeah, so he turned Ebron, the bust, into an All-Pro. So, man, got to give him to him, man. Yeah, I don't really have much else to say about this game. Kind of what I was expecting to happen happened.
Yeah, it's a wild game, really. I mean, yeah, definitely the score doesn't really indicate how it really went. They scored a lot of those points really late, and yeah, man, this is a wild game. Started off with Andrew Luck throwing
16 points in the second half.
Yeah, Andrew Luck threw an awful interception. That was a pick six. I don't even know what he was looking at. It was just very uncharacteristic for Andrew Luck.
That the defense played really well for the Colts.
Did. Yeah, they frustrated Gabbert. That's pretty much what they were looking to do, and that's exactly what they did. I agree with Adam. I don't think they ran the ball enough with Henry. He's such a monster. He had 16 carries, 93 yards. I don't know how you keep feeding that guy. Yeah. I would have made him have at least 25 carries in this game. Because that was, I mean, I don't know how they expect Blaine Gabbert to carry that team to beat this team, because the Colts defense is probably the most definitely the most surprising thing that I've seen from them is that defense, because I didn't think that defense was going to be that good, and they've been really solid. In this game they were knocking passes down, being all over those receivers. So yeah, I just don't understand why they didn't run the ball more, Tennessee, with Henry. That was kind of mind-boggling. But, yeah, apparently they wanted to put in Gabbert's hands and see what he could do, and it just didn't. It wasn't going to work. Very late at the end of the game it sealed the game, so where Andrew Luck go out there and kneel it down. A really great interception by the rookie Leonard, their linebacker. He's going to be a problem. I mean, like Adam said, he's kind of already is, but he's going to be that much more of a problem if he could stay healthy, and he might have a hell of a career if he could stay healthy. Yeah, man, I was in the same boat. I think I had Colts winning like 6 games this year. Like, I didn't have them going to playoffs or nothing.
Around that for me.
Probably, matter of fact, it was they're 10-6, and I think I would have flipped that and made them 6-10. So, yeah, man, if you're a Colts fan, I bet you're on top of the mountain right now. Yeah, man, I'm happy. So I'm really happy for them, because I love that organization. I just love Andrew Luck as well as a person and a football player. So that makes me really happy that he turned this around and actually made it into a worthy season for him and his team. Like he said, Eric Ebron was a heck of a surprise. You know, he wasn't really doing much in Detroit, but he was definitely doing business here and definitely deserved that Pro Bowl spot for sure. And yeah, Ty has been that's just a crazy story. He's missed a ton of practice this year, and he would just go in and play the games without no practice. And he's been banged up the entire season, so that's uber impressive for him to be even elite, be in that elite level still. So that's impressive. So man, these Colts has just been a kind of a success story out of nowhere this year, and I'm happy for him. And Tennessee, man, y'all was right there. You guys kind of like are in the Browns situation. You guys have no reason to hang your head. You know, as banged up as Mariota's been this year, you guys gave yourself a shot. You know, this was the game, and you could have won it and you might have had a better chance if Mariota was in it. But like I said, he was banged up, and you guys gave yourself a shot. And they were in the same boat. I didn't really see them making the playoffs either, and they almost did. So good job by the Titans. You guys are right there in the mix, and we'll be in the mix next year as well. And yeah, man, better luck next year, and good win by the Colts.
Yeah. Really happy for Andy Luck, of course. I am happy for Frank Wright. He went through some things in his life. He was a backup for the Bills when they went to Super Bowl runs and never won a championship. He dragged that team back that one time with the Bills when Jim Kelly was hurt. So really impressed with his coaching job this year. He wasn't the first choice. McDaniels was the guy that got hired, and he was like the coach for like 2 weeks. And Bill Belichick did his magic and got his ass back. And well, we'll see what he does with the rest of his coaching career. But really great hire by Frank. Frank Wright was a really great hire. Really smart decision to keep the defense coordinator. But Daniel was hired. The GM did a really good job this draft. Quentin Nelson has been a monster this season. And the Colts, man, they're really turning things around. They're going to be really good in my eyes in a couple of seasons. But yeah, great win by the Colts. We'll see in the playoffs. I mean, who knows? But I don't know if they're going to do a whole lot of damage, like I said earlier.
Right.
But I mean, this is football. Things can happen. I wouldn't be shocked if they did won a game or two, but I'd be really surprised.
Yeah.
And the Titans, man, like I said earlier, they got some things to figure out.
Right. Yeah, that'll do it for us. Please comment, like, subscribe. We'd love to hear you guys' thoughts and opinions. See you on the next one.